Oh, sorry. Are we started? Oh, okay. All right. Good evening, sports fans, and thank you for tuning in to today's Varsity Rocket League match between the Rockwood Summit Falcons and your very own Waynesville Tigers. I'm Coach Brand, and I am joined by varsity player Noah. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Noah.
Sup, everybody? I'm Noah, aka Sergeant Sandwich, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited to get this match underway. On the roster for the Tigers is Junior Mason, aka Rowdy Gaming 18, and freshman Austin, aka Smudge 217.
All right, it's looking like we're going to have a good match today. Well, the Tigers are the favorites to win this match, their record being 3-1. It's very important that they keep on their toes and to not underestimate the Falcons here. I believe they're a fairly new program, and so if they're anything like our teams are, they've certainly grew a lot over this season, learned a lot, which is to be expected from a new team here. And our matches will go ahead and get underway once the players get in the game here.
So,
You can talk to us. Got it. All right, looks like we're having some technical difficulty from the other team picking sides, but it looks like the match is about ready to go underway. And as a reminder, these are best of 5 matches, so first to 3 gonna take it. We had some troubles with the stream the last couple weeks for Rocket League, but we're excited to be back here this week.
Yeah, I had nothing to do, so just practice Rocket League. So whenever one of these two don't play.
Hit 0. Okay, try 9 then.
Technical difficulties yet again, guys. Sorry.
Hit 0. Yeah. Okay, then try 9.
There we go.
There we go. Now hit H again. There we go.
Perfect.
All right, that's what we want.
It's director.
All right, sorry about that. So we've got a pretty close match so far. Both teams putting up some good defense here. Nubby.
Nubby.
I like that name.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's interesting. You can't see
a good shot on goal by Smudge, and that's the first goal of the game.
Yep. You can't see anyone else's names other than the person's presenting, so you need to press H again. It's not right, is what I'm saying.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're right. All right, Carl, hit H one more time. Sorry.
Carl's our guy, by the way, for those who are at home.
Once more. Where is it at?
There it is. We're fine.
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Immaculate.
Sorry, Carl.
All right.
No, you're good. All right, getting back into the game
nice
here.
Demo by
taking
Rowdy.
Control after Rowdy got a good demo on Nubby there.
Like Nubby's able to hit towards our side of the field.
Okay, Smudge and Rowdy are both there to play defense.
Yeah, as long as it's in one of them, as long as it's deep in one of those corners, it is impossible for it to get into the net unless they hit the ball again. Because simple physics. We have a chemistry teacher here. They can understand for sure.
All right. So Rowdy in possession of the ball. He's going to go for a shot here, I imagine. But Nubby was that Nubby? I think that was Nubby.
It was indeed Nubby.
There to block it. Smudge taking possession.
Ooh. Already hits it off the back wall.
Right.
All right.
Their Nubby's pretty good defender.
Yeah, that's an
But
open
this is
net.
a wide open goal for Mason, and that should be a pretty easy shot there.
Yeah.
And so the Tigers are going to go up here in the first match, 2-0 with 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. And the Falcons are going to have to do something to turn it around.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're doing pretty good. They're able to stall our Tigers at least. But I'm 100% sure, given a little bit more time, they're going to be able to bring it back.
All right. Mason knocking it down to the other side of the field.
That's right in the center.
Mowgli the Sloth
Ooh.
is there to get a touch on, and Nubby knocking it down to the other side as well. Is Smudge going to be able to get there to block it? He is. Plenty of time and taking control of the ball.
And then the Falcons take possession of the ball yet again. Hits it right in the net.
By Nubby.
Ooh, nice save.
Nice save by Ratty Gaming there.
There we go. Smudge takes possession, gets knocked off by Nubby. Okay. Ball's getting traded around quite often.
Noticing here, Mowgli seems to be struggling with keeping his boost up. And so that's just comes with experience, making sure that you have the right amount of boost that you need. And another good shot by Rowdy, just barely knocking it off the side of the goal there. We're going to go up 3-0.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right.
Taking an attempted aerial.
Rowdy Gaming
Rowdy
in
hits
for
it in.
another quick goal. What was that? A 13-second goal?
Pretty much.
By Mason there.
Rolled right on in there. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Nubby taking possession.
And that's in.
And that was a great goal by Nubby.
Really good.
Just knocking it off Mason there and able to get a rebound right here.
Yeah.
That's just textbook goal. Might set the momentum back in the Falcons' favor, so Waynesville's got to step it up here and make sure that we keep our lead. 3-goal lead with less than a minute. Is pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
But definitely they can always come
unless
back
they miss that.
Roddy was there for a fairly easy save. But you never know. It can always take a bad hop and then it's a 2-run game.
We're just forgetting to jump in general. It happens to everyone.
Said run as if it's baseball.
Yeah. It's kind of baseball. It's as baseball as it is football, I guess.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Another good goal here by Rowdy. I'm taking advantage of the wild touch that Mowgli had.
Yeah.
Nubby real close to that save though. The 23 seconds left to go. I think the Tigers have probably got this wrapped up for this first game. We just got to make sure that we play defense here and get the ball down on the ground, and we'll be set.
Nice.
Or we could just score another goal.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely works.
Rowdy not taking any prisoners today.
He's playing his hardest. Whenever I was watching him practice, he was like entirely locked in. He was focused very intently.
It's been a lot of fun watching how our two team members here have been improving. And
nice one
by Smudge there this time. But in particular, I feel like Mason's ball handling has been getting a lot better. And he was always pretty good.
Always the best player on the team.
But seems like he's stepped up a level here. And maybe the communication between our two team members have also improved a little bit.
I'm not entirely certain about that last part because, like, I've watched him practice, like I said, but they might be entirely different whenever they play, but I did not hear much talking between them. It could either be because they were both really focused or because they need a little bit of practice on comms. But if they manage to win,
I would love to be up there and listen to their comms. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to do that. But
yeah,
Waynesville is going to take this first match 7-1. So moving into the second match here, we are hoping to maintain that momentum as we're moving forward. A nice initial touch there.
goes for an aerial. Oh, that's right in there. Wow.
Both of the Falcon team members are there, but they just can't stop it. Look at this ball control he has.
So
right
close.
Here. And he just threads the needle in between both of them. That is very impressive.
I'd say he's reaching champ 2 at this rate.
And another good initial touch here by Rowdy, putting it on the other side of the
the
shot. Blocked by Nubby this time. Nubby's going to take control here. We can definitely see that Nubby is no slouch when it comes to controlling the ball either.
Yeah. They are definitely not bad players in the slightest, especially for something that's relatively new. They're doing really, really good.
Shot on goal by Rowdy, just barely missing, but nobody's there. Oh, Nubby coming out of nowhere.
There he is.
He's got a pretty control here.
Nice save by Rowdy.
Rowdy is just eating up the field today.
Yeah.
Smudge got a relatively open goal. Nubby trying to get there and not able to do it, and that is going to put the Tigers up 2-0 here in the second match of the evening.
It's a pretty good lineup. I mean, 2-0. It was 4-1, I believe, last time. 5-1.
7-1.
7-1.
7-1.
Okay. I mean,
Rowdy taking control of the ball again here.
It's important to remember we as the Tigers have been doing this for 3.5 years. So we have more, like, we're used to doing this, and they have done it for maybe a year, maybe 2. And they're doing really good for someone who, or for a team who has just started to play together as an esport. So I congratulate them.
Which, to be fair, I could be wrong.
And also, I'm going off of teacher's logic, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's just throwing me under the bus. Who knows? Maybe they've been here for 5 years, but
yeah, they could be the first.
They
could be the first ever players.
If I was a better commentator,
Oh, they own gold. That sucks.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
I mean, we love to see it, but we also hate to see it.
Rowdy hitting it in, and Mowgli giving us a little bit of help there. So 3-0 here in the second match. 3 minutes left to go. Nubby trying something here. He needs his teammate to back him up.
Yeah, but he wasn't there.
Again, it comes down to, I think he was collecting boosts. And again, that's just something that comes with experience. A great save there.
That would have been really good.
Just not quite quick enough. Let's look and see how close this was, because this was pretty crazy. Oh, just barely. His angle was just off by a hair.
Yeah, maybe.
And Mowgli was down there to back him up afterwards too. So I hate to see that.
It was a nice attempt, though.
Nubby taking control here. Gonna try to get around Rowdy. Rowdy not in a great position there, but Smudge there to back him up.
Nice.
Mowgli passed.
Nice save.
Smudge is just there and ready for it.
Yeah.
We have to give it to the Waynesville defense here. They're really playing out of their minds.
Truly a step up.
Only allowing one of these goals to go in.
Nice one. And that's
a nearly open goal for Rowdy. He's going to take control. That is going to be 5-0. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, that's not bad.
Going in, Mowgli getting a touch there, hitting it
A
on our
pinch off the
side.
wall. That's not.
Rowdy trying to take control, but Nubby up there ready for it.
Yeah.
That's going to be a shot on goal. Not quite. Smudge.
Smudge was there. I don't know why it didn't count as a save, but it didn't.
It also didn't count as a shot on goal, so
Yeah.
it was an awkward angle for us. It was hard to see. Nubby shooting again. Smudge is just not letting anything past him, though.
Rowdy's worse.
Taking control, and we are going to go up 6-0. Just less than
I'm finding a
left.
common theme here. Rowdy's more of the offensive player. Smudge is more of the defensive one.
I think it's good that they've really decided on their roles here.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you have to swap them around because it's Rocket League.
Oh, sure.
There's only going to be 2-3 players playing on a team. But they have a consensus of what they should be doing depending on the most situations. Of course, everything changes at the flick of a wrist, but, you know.
Good save by Rowdy there.
Yeah.
Nubby having aerial control.
And that's in.
Man, another good goal by Rowdy. It's just nuts because the problem is that Nubby has very good control while in the air, and he goes for a shot. But then when Smudge's defense is as on point as it is right now,
yeah,
it's an easy pass to Rowdy, and then Nubby's occupied, and he's got to figure out where to go, and it's just an open net all the way.
Yeah, because Mowgli is looking for boost, which is perfectly reasonable. But he just happens to be doing it at the most inopportune times, and that's a score by Mowgli. Okay,
good shot by Mowgli.
Take back everything I just said.
That was a messy goal, but
it worked. It worked in the end.
Almost getting the save on it.
Hot Wheels.
Rowdy there, but the Falcons are going to take it up to 1-7 now.
Just like the past score, except we have a minute on the clock this time.
We'll see what they're going to do here. Rowdy taking control here.
Mowgli's going in reverse. That's an interesting move. I do it too. I mean, the thing about reversing in Rocket League is it is super useful, but only it's like maybe 1 every 20 shots it's useful. If
I were the Falcons right here, I would take advantage of being on the same side and maybe trying to go for a demo there so that maybe there's not as many people down there.
Yeah, there's been a lack of demo. Well, okay, thank you.
Speak it and it shall happen.
Okay.
Rowdy with a pretty good, or not Rowdy, Smudge with a pretty good
demo there
on Nubby. Not able to capitalize on it in time.
Unfortunately.
Those demos, you have to capitalize.
And that's in. Okay.
Wide open goal for Nubby, and they're going to take that up 2-7 with 9 seconds remaining. 5 goals, pretty comfortable lead with this amount of time left, but the Falcons making sure that we are aware that they are still here to play.
Yeah. And if there's one thing I know about our Tigers, they like to make a mistake at the very end because they get a little greedy.
All right, Smudge with a quick goal there, 2-8. We have 4 seconds left on the clock. So hopefully we can just
wait it out
in the air and then knock it down and move on to match number 3 here. All right, we just got to get it to touch the ground. Mason's in control of it. And
they want to keep it up in the air.
That was a weird decision by Waynesville. It ended up working out for us anyway, but we do take this. We are now up in the series 2-0. As a reminder, it is a best of 5, so first to 3. So if Waynesville can take this next match, then we are going to take the entire game. Moving on to game 3 here. Doesn't look like there's going to be any roster changes on the other side. So we just need to repeat it one more time, and we should be good.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Nice save. Well, it doesn't say it's a save, but it was perfectly set up. So that way, Smudge would have been able to take the ball and hit it in. So it is kind of a save. Rocket League just doesn't count it. Shot on net.
Missing the goal there just entirely.
Yeah.
But it's all right because we
Yeah,
maintain control and go ahead and go up 1-0 here. First 30 seconds of this third match.
Very good shot.
Goal. As long as we're able to keep it down on the other side, then there's not a whole lot we have to worry about. Going for the initial touch. Ooh, it looked like Mowgli just completely missed the ball.
Okay.
That was, oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Waynesville side, but worked out in the end. Smudge going for a shot. Rowdy with the assist there.
Rowdy steals it.
I guess Smudge is technically the one with the assist there. It was probably going in anyway. Maybe not.
No, it would have went in. No.
Would have been close. But that was good movement on Rowdy's part.
Yeah, just guaranteed it. Interesting play. And it worked out. Well, mostly.
Probably
nice
just
save,
barely
though.
Missing that. Nubby was there to back him up.
Rowdy just hits it.
Nubby's going to take control here. See if he
Let's
can
see if Smudge is able to.
Smudge.
Nice.
His defense is just insane today, guys.
Yeah.
Smudge is killing it.
Ooh. Okay. Well, we all miss an aerial every once in a while.
Weird little hop. Oh, wide open goal for Mowgli. Can he capitalize? He does.
Ooh.
So that is going to put the Falcons up 1. Waynesville still in the lead with 2, but much closer game so far.
Mm-hmm. You could tell that Rowdy is probably a little disappointed. He did stop expecting the ball to hit towards him, but in the end it did not.
Yeah, and that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just the way the game goes. Smudge taking control here. Rowdy getting over there ready to set up. Ready for Smudge to set up, I guess.
Yeah.
Rather. Kind of a wild hit there for Rowdy to take control. Nubby going to go for something here. Mowgli, unfortunately, not there to capitalize.
The Falcons are really trying the hardest this time. Like, more than they normally were. Because this match has been a lot closer than the former one.
Yes, it is for sure an exciting match here.
Nice
don't
pinch.
really know what happened there.
Those are pinches. Pretty much whenever it messes around with the physics of the game. Pretty much whenever 2 cars hit the ball or hit each other with the ball next to them, it's called a pinch, and it sends the ball flying. Whenever you get better at the game, you're able to predict how these things are going to pinch, but most of the time it's still pretty unpredictable. And
Nubby taking a good shot here, but Rowdy.
That's in. There was an attempt to save it there. I think I know what he was going for.
He almost got there. It's almost like Rowdy snuck up on him. He wasn't quite prepared for it.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure he would have gotten there anyway, but Mason or Rowdy.
He would have had time. Most likely he would have had time.
Yeah.
I think his plan was to just ride it off the wall.
Another great initial touch here from Smudge, just completely stealing it out of Mowgli.
Yeah.
Smudge getting back, trying to defend.
Ooh. Nice.
There. All right, Rowdy taking control of the ball, but knocked away by Nubby. Smudge going for it. Getting a nice goal there.
Yeah.
An assist by Rowdy. Not sure where that was coming from. I don't know if it's did he knock the other guy out of the way? I don't know what that was, but
I don't know. The Rocket League, as much as I know Rocket League, it's also Rocket League, so it's very unpredictable at times. Even just the game itself, not physics or anything. Let's see.
So the ball coming over to the Falcons side here. Nubby's going to take control. He's got to get it past Rowdy. And he does. Excellent ball control from Nubby.
Nice.
It's a great score for them. Waynesville still up 4-2, but the Falcons have a chance here.
Yeah, it's a minute 30. That's plenty of time.
our boys are definitely going to have to step it up to prevent a comeback here.
That was a good 50.
Nubby, they're trying to take control, not able to quite do it. Ooh, man.
Close.
That
oh, okay.
Man, we're trying.
Yeah, we're just trying to sneak it past them.
These are some sloppy goals. But there, Rowdy's able to take control.
Oh,
and just barely.
I think they own gold again.
Let's see if we can get a closer view of that. I think it hit the side of the net, though. We will see.
It did, but they hit it in on accident. Oh, that sucks.
You hate to see that if you're a Falcon fan. But Waynesville will definitely take it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Nubby and Mason going for the touch here at the beginning. Nubby! Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what just happened there.
Let's watch that again. I think it was just the perfect angle for him. And Smudge was not able to quite get there. In fact, it looked like Smudge actually knocked it. I mean, it was going in.
Yeah, there was an attempt to save it, but it didn't work out in the end.
Hate to see that.
Unless you're a Falcon.
1 minute remaining here. The Falcons can definitely come back. So that your Tigers are going to do everything they can to prevent that. It looks like they're still going to go on the offensive. Nubby with a nice save there.
Yeah. Is that in?
And another good goal by Nubby.
If there wasn't an own goal, it would be 4-4 right now.
All right, 4-5. 40 seconds remaining. The Tigers have got to step back up. Seems like they are losing morale a little bit, and we don't want to do that.
Yep, it's the same. It's the same every single game. It's whenever we win so well that we start just thinking we're really good at the game until the very end, and then we make mistakes. But in the end, we're doing good. I mean, everyone's doing really good. And
Nubby,
that's another say.
Nubby is popping off.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Tied here. 27 seconds remaining. The Tigers have got to get their groove back.
Yeah, that's impressive, honestly.
Nubby and Mowgli are just working off of some impressive momentum here.
Yeah.
And if Smudge is not able
Smudge.
to
Come on.
another goal.
Wow.
In just 6 seconds, Falcons are making sure that we know they are here to play.
Yeah.
And for the first time in this series, they are up a match. You hate to see it if you're a Tigers fan. They've got to do something here. 20 seconds, we can definitely bring it back, but this is looking rough.
Yeah, it really is. Let's see. Huh. Okay. So
10 seconds
there's
left.
the demo.
A very good demo here.
Maybe.
5, I believe.
Yeah. 6-5. Very good.
Huge comeback here by Rockwood Summit for a very exciting game. The Tigers are gonna have to bring it back here. Not sure what's going on with their mental right now, but 2 relatively easy games followed by Rockwood showing up and making sure that we stay on our toes. Like I said at the beginning of the match, it's always hard to tell with these teams that have a very mixed record just how good they can be.
Nice save by Smudge.
And showing that they are just learning our team as the game is going on.
Yeah,
something
they're adaptable.
Right, which is something that normally I attribute to the Tigers, and that they're very adaptable. But this time, the Rockwood was able to get one up on them.
Yeah.
Nubby taking it down the court. Smudge coming in to intercede here.
They're 100% trying a lot harder this time.
Or they've just gotten in the groove, you know.
That too.
Sometimes that's all it takes is a little bit of. It's a good goal.
That's a goal by Rowdy.
Hopefully reset that momentum in the Tigers' favor.
Hopefully.
Because we lost a lot of goals right in a row.
Yeah.
In this last match. So that goal's got to feel good for the Tigers. So going up in this 5-game series, the The Tigers are still up 2-1. First to 3 is going to take it. So if the Tigers can win, we're going to take the entire series here.
Yeah, and so far, it's been pretty close, all things considered. Well, now later on, it's been a lot closer because, like Coach Brand said, we are making a couple mistakes, and the Falcons are taking advantage of it, and it is truly making this thing a lot more interesting.
Unfortunately, Nubby is right there, just waiting for Rowdy. Perfect positioning.
Ooh.
It is an open
Now
ball. Nobody's doing
prediction.
anything with it. Nubby's going to try and take control here. Popped it up.
Oh, okay.
That was crazy.
Nice save by Rowdy.
And there's a wide open goal. Smudge is able to capitalize on the confusion. Let's watch this. There was a shot on goal there by Nubby. Just missed, and then followed by Mowgli was there to get the rebound.
But Rowdy was already up in the air and hit the ball.
That was insane. And then they were preoccupied on our side of the field. You love to see it.
Deal.
It's a fun play. There was just straight up a steal. You don't see that just a whole lot.
Yeah, it's not very common.
At least not that clean.
Yeah, no.
Some interaction there. Mason coming in. Nubby,
wow.
Nubby has shown up. That is for sure. And even Mowgli, we've seen get better as the match goes on.
Yeah, they're both two really good players.
But it seems like the Tigers have been able to calm down here a little bit.
And that's in.
That was a really nice goal by Rowdy. I think this just shows the experience that Rowdy has, that he slows down, he hits the ball once, he slows down, sees where it's going to bounce, and then he's able to capitalize it based on positioning of the other team.
Yeah, and as a fair reminder, he's been doing this for 3 years now. So it's clear that he's definitely learned from all of our experiences. Sure, we haven't done perfectly.
Ooh, a good demo there from Mowgli. But Smudge is there to defend pretty well.
Nubby's able to take it from him, though.
Is. And this is a very good opportunity for the Tigers here. Nubby, is he going to be able to get there in time?
Smudge, nice goal.
Smudge getting there first.
Yeah.
We are going to go up 4-0. It seems like the Tigers have got their groove back. Hopefully we can maintain it for another 2 minutes. As we saw last game, 4-goal lead with almost half the match left is almost nothing. Because if the other team gets into a groove, then you can get score after score.
Oh, that was a pass and play. So I'm just not able to fall through, though, which is unfortunate, but things happen.
Personally, if I was the Tigers, now granted, keep in mind, I'm awful at this game.
Yeah.
Rowdy with another good goal there. I feel like I would maybe rather play defense here than risk having both of our team members up on the other side of the field. Whenever we're ahead now 5-0, I would rather focus on running the clock down.
I definitely agree.
And going for more goals, but
yeah, you're exactly right. Normally that's what we would do in that situation. We would focus on just running down the clock, don't worry about goals. But I mean, look at what Falcons are doing. They're doing what we did back in the day, and it turns out good for them. Nice score by Nubby.
See what happens here. That's just going all the way down the court.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. If we focus more on playing defense, then at least one of them would have been back by the goal already.
Agreed.
And so when you have a 5-0 lead, you don't really have to focus so much on offense anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
you just want to get that clock run down so that we can take the W.
But if there's one thing I know about these two players is that they love to go offensive, which normally is good.
Which is fair. That's the fun way to play.
That is a fun way to play.
It's the fun way to watch. But sometimes the best defense is the best offense. But I'm saying that he doesn't care what I have to say about it.
Yeah.
Because there's another nice goal here. Past both of their defenders. And we are going to go up 6-1 with just a little over a minute left in this match 4.
Oh, that's a
my
nice
gosh.
score.
What? This is almost
Let's see.
exactly how little different, but
Yeah, it's
almost
bad
exactly
50 on our part.
what gave them momentum on the last match as well.
Mhm.
The touch goes weird, and it just ricochets off perfectly to go into the goal. Hopefully, the rest of last match does not repeat
Yeah,
here.
preferably not.
And Smudge going for a goal, just barely missing.
Right off the pole.
Nubby's going to take control here.
Rowdy takes it.
But Rowdy is able to get there.
That was an interesting choice. They from what I've been seeing, they're just throwing the ball around, the Tigers at least. Which, I mean, it definitely works. I mean, they're playing offensively. That 100% works. But if we want to play a little bit more defensively so they don't get as many points, you can't really just throw it around and hope for the best. You got to try to stay on the ball for as long as you possibly can. But I don't think it matters in the end because we're 4 above and it's 10 seconds on the clock. Anything could happen, but at this point, it's a little unlikely. Smudge scores yet again.
Good goal by Smudge. Just an insurance shot here. 6 seconds left to go, and I think the Tigers are probably going to wrap this up here. We just need to get the ball on the ground, let the time run out.
Yeah.
It's 7-2? I thought it was 6-2. Shows what I know.
Well, it just happened, so
5,
I don't blame
4,
you.
3, 2, 1. Get it on the ground.
And that's out.
And that's going to be the game. We want to thank all of you for tuning in to today's match. All coaches and players really appreciate all of our supporters. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any exciting future matchups.
Yeah, next week should be exciting as your Waynesville Tigers have a match against MOSA veterans, the Hickman Cupies. Until then, this has been Noah.
And Coach Brand, thank you so much for watching.